Well, good afternoon, everyone. You will recall that on August the 9th, I announced that Tauranga MP Sam Uffindell was being stood down from the National Party caucus while an allegation made by a former flatmate was being independently investigated. This allegation about an incident during the period they flatted together at Otago University in 2003 followed a separate admission by Sam that he was a bully while at King's College. As I said at the time, as leader of the National Party and also the father of a daughter at university, I would want such allegations to be treated seriously and appropriately. Sam strongly disputed the flatmate's allegation, and in fairness to both parties involved, I and the National Party commissioned Maria Dew, KC, to conduct an independent investigation. National Party President Sylvia Wood will now talk through the investigation. Sylvia.
Thank you all. And as Christopher has said, the National Party appointed Maria Dew, QC, now KC, to conduct an independent investigation, and we received the final report on Thursday night, 15 September. The first objective in asking for an independent investigation was to explore the allegation made by a former flatmate and disputed by Sam to establish a conclusion about what had occurred. The second objective was to provide a safe process for complainants and anyone else that had relevant information to come forward if they had other allegations of inappropriate behaviour by Sam Uffindell. The investigation under the terms of reference took place between 15 August and 15 September. On behalf of the National Party, I want to thank Ms Dew for her diligent, professional and impartial work. I also want to thank the complainants and witnesses who participated in the investigation. Their contribution is greatly appreciated. To protect the confidentiality of those involved in the investigation, we will not be releasing details of the report. As Sam has said publicly, he was a bully at King's College, and this behaviour harmed a number of people for which he has apologised. 14 people were interviewed by Ms Dew as part of the investigation, and a number of written statements were provided. I would now like to briefly summarise the findings. Ms Dew's thorough investigation did not substantiate any allegations of bullying outside of Sam's time at King's College. Regarding the alleged Otago University flat incident, there are differing accounts of what occurred, and Ms Dew concluded the event was not as it was described in the media. Despite this conclusion, it is clear that the complainant's experience in a deteriorating flat relationship caused her harm. Aside from his time at King's College and interactions with his flatmate at university, no one else came forward that considered themselves a victim of Sam's behaviour. I am pleased that Ms Dew's report provides us with the ability to now move forward. And again, I want to thank Ms Dew for her work in leading this thorough investigation and the complainants and witnesses who participated. I'd now like to hand back to Christopher to talk about the next steps. I'll be happy to answer questions at the end.
Well, thank you, Sylvia. And firstly, could I just begin by acknowledging the people who have been hurt or harmed by Sam's past behaviour. Sam himself has previously acknowledged publicly that he engaged in unacceptable behaviour during his time at King's College and has apologised for this. Secondly, I was disturbed, as many people would have been, by the serious allegation made by a former flatmate at Otago University. The investigation has found there are differing accounts of an incident that happened 20 years ago, However, as Sylvia has outlined in her summary of the report's findings, the investigation concluded that Sam did not engage in the serious behaviour towards his flatmate that was alleged in the media. Further, Ms. Dew's investigation did not substantiate any allegations of bullying outside of Sam's time at King's College. And on that basis, the National Party caucus met earlier today and Sam has been fully reinstated to our caucus. I have never tolerated bullying in any team or workplace that I have led, and since becoming our leader, I have made clear my expectations about the behaviours and conduct that I expect from all of our MPs and members. I also believe in forgiveness and second chances, and if someone can demonstrate a genuine understanding of their behaviour and the way that it has negatively impacted others, and can then show that they have become a better person, they deserve a second chance. And I am pleased to welcome Sam back into the National Party caucus, and I'm pleased that we can now move forward. I'll now pass to Sam for his remarks, but happy to take questions at the end.
Thank you, Christopher and Sylvia. I also want to thank Maria Dew for her independent investigation, in which I fully participated. I welcome her findings that I did not engage in the serious behaviour at Otago University, as alleged in the media. When I became a National Party candidate, I disclosed to the party that incident that occurred when I was 16 in a dorm at King's, for which I'm truly sorry. I deeply regret my behaviour during my school years that caused harm to others. I was genuinely shocked by the allegations of a former female flatmate in 2003. Ms. Dew found that this incident did not occur as it was reported in the media. I am not able to go into details, but I want to acknowledge that there was a genuine breakdown in the flat relationship, and things were said that I now realise my flatmate overheard. I apologise and regret my part in that. This has been a challenging period, and I want to thank everyone who reached out to offer their support. My focus now is on continuing to work hard and deliver for the great people of Tauranga. Thank you.
Sam, what exactly was said on
and then
that?
we'll open up for questions. I can say thank you, Sam. You will appreciate, given the sensitivity of the allegations and out of respect for the complainants, that we are limited in what we can say about the detail of the report, but we now are happy to take questions.